Welcome back today for a brand new video for me. We are going to be going over my third trimester to-do list. I am quickly but surely heading into the final phase here of pregnancy, and it's all like starting to really set in that this baby is going to be here soon. So I compiled a checklist, and I thought this might be a fun video to share if you are entering your third trimester and you're kind of wondering what do you need to get done before baby comes. Obviously, this list is going to be personalized to everyone, but this is what's on my list. I have 15 things that I would like to get done before my baby does arrive. If you are new here, my name is Molly. I do lots of mommy content, vlogs. I throw in some hauls and things like that. And I am currently 31 weeks pregnant with my second child, so I do have kind of an idea of everything that I actually need. I have a son, Rowan, who is 18 months, and with him, I was very much like a prepper. I had every single thing ready, and I feel like I over-prepped in a way. So this time around, I'm definitely kind of like, I'm getting ready, but I'm not as crazy about everything. So I'm gonna kind of walk you guys through the list and just things that I want to get done, and hopefully these next coming weeks here I can start checking things off so I feel a little bit better about her arrival. And plus, you never know, like once you get here in the later end, she could always come early and stuff, so I want to make sure I get this done. I'm hoping to have everything kind of mostly done when I hit about 36, 37 weeks, so that gives me about a month to get this all done. So hopefully I can, knock everything out. Nothing too crazy on here, but I'm gonna go ahead and start. So the very first thing I want to make sure I do is sanitize all the bottles and pacifiers. So this is something that I did previously, obviously with my son as well, and I have mostly everything still from him. I'm planning to try to use the same bottles. We used the collabote bottles and we really loved those, but I also have other options. I washed up with him quite a few different options in case he didn't like those ones. So I think I have some from Dr. Brown's. I have some Abbott ones that I had gotten in subscription boxes just to try out. So I will wash those up. I'll have the collabote ones ready because we did really enjoy those with my son, and hopefully she likes those as well. And then I'll also wash up a few of the other ones I have just in case that she doesn't take that one for whatever reason. And then any passies that I have, teethers. I say teethers, but she's not really ready for that. But more so the pacifier clips, things like that. Anything that she's gonna eventually put in her mouth, I will sanitize all of that. So I can make that into a video if you guys are curious on how I sanitize everything, but I do want to do that as far as getting all that stuff prepped and ready. I also have on here that I want to clean out a drawer for all of that. So I would definitely recommend, if you are a first-time mom or something, definitely having a designated area for the bottles, the pacifiers, everything that you do sanitize, because you obviously don't want to get all that stuff ready and then just put it on the counter where it's going to collect dust and everything like that. So have a separate area in your house where you can keep all of that and keep it, in storage and where it's going to keep clean. So I want to clean out a drawer. We previously had one for my son, but we have transported that into a snack drawer now. So I want to kind of get it back to, an organized area so I can put all that stuff. Next, I have setting up the bassinet. I feel like that is important to make sure that you have a bassinet set up and ready to go for when baby does come home. You don't have to worry about finicking with it. Make sure you have your sheets washed for it. So I do already have a couple of sheets washed, but I do want to make sure we get that brought up to the bedroom, set up and everything. I won't put the sheets in it until she's here, just because I don't want them collecting dust. Or I have a cat, and I remember with my son, my cat would like to sleep in there. So I'm trying to avoid that. So I'm not going to put the sheets or anything in it, but I do want to bring the bassinet up. So I have that there. I also, with my son, we used, actually it's my stroller has a bassinet option, and it has a stand for it. So it's called the Insignia. I don't think they even make it anymore, but it was a bassinet that's a safe sleep area, and then you can put it on the extension. So we just used that, and it worked really well for us. So I'm going to use that one again. I just need to bring it up from the basement. And then I also need to wash up a few more things. I have to wash up the burp cloths, and then also her blankets and anything that she's going to lay on, any mats like that. I want to make sure I wash up as well. So I also have on here that I want to wash the DockATot and also the Boppy. With my son, we didn't really use the DockATot a ton. We did use the Boppy Lounger though, a bunch. So I want to make sure I get both of those cleaned up though, and never know with what her preferences will be. Maybe she'll love the DockATot, but I do want to get those washed. And then also, like I said, the burp cloths and everything. I have quite a bit still from my son, so I'm going to kind of see how those still smell, if they're still okay. He wasn't that long ago. Obviously, he's only 18 months, so I think they should still be fine. But I want to wash those up, and then also any blankets and anything like that, and have those in a safe area as well. I recently did an organized video on her dresser, So I organized the dresser and I got that all prepped. So I do have a few empty drawers in there. So I will be putting the blankets and everything in there, but I want to get those all washed up so they're ready to go for when she does arrive. Setting up the car seat is obviously something very important. So we want to get that done. I have the same car seat that I used with my son. So I have the Nuna Pippa car seats. So we are going to be using that again. I loved that car seat. I know it was expensive, but I personally really enjoyed it. I love that it was lighter, and yeah, I'm really happy with that purchase. So we are going to use that one again, and we do have 2 bases for it, so we just need to set up the bases in my husband's car as well as mine. Packing your hospital bag, that is very important and something that I want to make sure to get done. I had so much fun packing my previous bag, but I definitely was an overpacker. I packed so much stuff to bring to the hospital, you guys, and I barely used any of it. I know everyone always says that, and I was like religiously watching videos and like what people were bringing, and I just feel like I had so much. I had like a ginormous suitcase, but with that, I feel like there wasn't anything that I wish that I had had that I didn't have, so that's a good thing. But this time around, I'll definitely be a little bit more particular about what I want to bring. So I do have that on here. I need to start doing that. I'm planning to film it, so hopefully I can share with you guys what I'm planning to bring with us, and hopefully that's helpful, because as a second-time mom, I definitely know I'm gonna condense it down a bit. I will still bring quite a bit of stuff because I am an overpacker in general, but I know it's not gonna be nearly what it was before. So I did start a list on like things that I want to bring to the hospital. So I have a ongoing list here that I'm adding to when I remember something. So I just need to kind of start putting it all together. I don't want to do it too early though, because I'm gonna have like some of my clothes and stuff in there, and I do need to order a few things still that I want to bring, but I'm waiting for those completion discounts. If you guys are pregnant and if you have a registry on Amazon, Target, oh my gosh, Bye Bye Baby, everywhere, basically they give you a completion discount where you actually get a percentage off as your due date gets closer. So even knowing I wasn't having like a shower or anything this time around, I wanted to still create those registries so that I could get those completion discounts. So I'm actually eligible now, so I need to just kind of finalize what I want to purchase, and I'm gonna go ahead and use those coupons. I know Amazon is 15% off, and the same with Target. So definitely do that if you are a mom, and even if you have multiple kids, make those registries so that you can get that completion discount to purchase any of like the last minute things that you need. So I've been waiting to purchase like the hospital stuff until I got to that discount point where I can redeem it. I think it's like 2 months out from your due date is when they give you the discount code. I also want to set up a nursing station and then also a postpartum station. So I didn't really do too much of that. So with previously, I kind of just like winged it and I had everything, you know, in one area. But I think this time around, I really want to make like a separate nursing like area, and then also the same with postpartum. I didn't really have all that stuff set up, so I'd rather just have like a little, I'll probably use like a basket or something honestly for like the postpartum stuff just to put in the bathroom, because I feel like it can get kind of a lot. You have it like all over the counter and everything, so I'd rather just have like a little station where I can keep all that stuff. So I am going to set that up, and then also a nursing station. I really didn't use my like breast pump that I had gotten too much, so I'm not too worried about that, but I want to have like my Hakas all washed up and everything, and I use those a ton with my son, so I want to have those ready to go in like a little station with that. I grab those, and then also like the nursing pillows that I do have, and like some snacks and anything that I might need, nipple cream, anything like that. I want to kind of have in one area so I know obviously where everything is when it comes to that time. And then I also have in here setting up the swing. So the swing we have is the Fisher Price one, and Rowan absolutely loved his swing. He like lived in that thing from the time he was a newborn until he outgrew it. Like he was loving in that. He slept in that, like naps in there. He just played and looked at the little animals. So he absolutely loved it. So I'm hoping she does as well, but I want to make sure I get that washed up again and then brought upstairs again. I don't want to bring it up too early because I do have a cat, and I don't know how Rowan's going to do with that kind of stuff, if he's going to be wanting to like play with it or fidget with it or whatnot. So I kind of want to make sure that's like a last minute thing, but I do want to make sure to wash everything up and then have it ready so that we can bring that up to have relatively soon, especially with it being my second child. I know I'm going to need moments where I'm going to need to set her down. So anything that's going to help me with that. I also want to make sure to wash up any carriers I have. I really didn't use any with Rowan, but I know this time around it's going to be totally different having a toddler. So I definitely think I will probably use those baby carriers more. So I have quite a few different options. I have like a Moby one, and then I have like a traditional one. So I think I might just wash those up and then kind of see go from there if I do use them. But I'm assuming I will this time around just because I need to be hands-free a little more. freezer meals. I actually did quite a few freezer meals with my son, and it was super, super helpful. I didn't do anything like elaborate or anything like that, but I think I had 3 meals total. This time I might do a little bit more and kind of prep a little bit more. I might do some like breakfasts. I want to make sure to just have like quite a few meals ready to go, so that way I don't have to be like cooking dinner and such. Also, I want to make sure to stock my fridge and have like easy meals to where I can grab stuff for Rowan, lots of snacks on hand, stuff that's just going to be easy for me to grab for him, because I know it's going to be tough in the beginning to try to, you know, get his meals ready and everything like that. So I want to have like lots of easy meals and maybe like some noodles and stuff like pre-cooked, so that way I can just, you know, heat that up for him. So that is the plan with that. I have on here eyelash extensions. I really want to get eyelash extensions again. I got them previously with my son, and they were just so nice to have. Just when you went into labor, you felt a little bit better. And then also we did like newborn pictures relatively soon afterwards, and I really enjoyed having them on as well for that. So I might get them again. I haven't fully decided because I feel like I'm pretty comfortable wearing like my natural lashes. I do that most of the time, so I don't know if I'll do it, but I do have it on here. But I need to research a place to go, so I need to figure out if I'm going to. And also purchase any items that I still need. So I was saying how I was waiting for those completion discounts. So now that I have them, I'm going to purchase what I need to get still. So I can make that actually a video if you guys are interested in that, like everything that I'm purchasing, or maybe I could do like a haul. It's not a ton of stuff that I need to get, so I just have like a small list. I really want to get a new diaper bag, so that's like one of the main things. I also need to get a second baby monitor, and there's just like a few smaller items, nothing like too crazy, but I do need to go ahead and purchase the stuff that I need. And then also I have packing the baby's hospital bag. So with Rowan, I did like a separate bag. I'll probably just do the same thing again for her, and just make sure I have everything packed. I also started a list of items that I wanted to bring for her. Nothing crazy. I mean, I just brought mostly like outfits and like the baby book, things like that I'm gonna want. Any like, I have a cute little name sign, so I'm gonna want to make sure I have that in her little bag. So I need to pack that as well. And the last thing I actually have on here is to fill out the baby book. So I want to make sure I bring that to the hospital, but I have not started hers yet. I was so good with my son having like his like filled out as soon as I could fill anything out. I was, but I have yet to write anything in hers. So I need to go ahead and update that. I know I can update like, you know, I think in the beginning there's like a whole section on like pregnancy, so I need to start filling that out. I also need to update Rowan's as well. It's been a while since I've like wrote stuff in his, so I want to make sure I at least start hers, and that way I can bring it to the hospital and have them do the feet stamps in there. I didn't get to do that with my son. If you are new to my channel or you don't know my birth story, it was quite chaotic, quite scary, so there was no time for that, and I did not have them do that. But this time around I want to bring it, you know, hopefully everything goes smoother this time and I'm able to, you know, get those footprints in there, because I know they will do that if you ask. Okay, I think that is everything, yes, that I have on here. Let me know if you guys enjoyed this. Like I said, I could do multiple parts to this. I definitely want to film what's in my hospital bag, but if you guys want to see me like prepping this stuff, definitely comment down below and let me know. I could do like a video on the freezer meals I'm doing. I could show you guys like the sanitizing stuff, what I'm purchasing. Like, definitely let me know down in the comment section what you find most helpful, and if you enjoy this type of video. Thank you guys always for supporting me, and I know as we get close here, a lot of you are starting to get really excited, and I love your sweet messages, and I just appreciate all of the good vibes you're sending our way. Definitely make sure to follow us also over on Instagram, because anytime anything like major updates or anything like that happens, I'm always over there first. So if you want to keep up to date with all things baby, go ahead and head over there. But again, thank you, and don't forget to subscribe as well so you can stay up to date with us and this pregnancy and everything. I will see you guys next time. Bye.